Hey there, Ranger Nation. It's Nate, and welcome to the Webcast with Attitude LR4. And this is episode 162 Santaura Awakens, or Santaura, which whenever you want to call her. It's a character from Dino Fury. We'll get into that little detail a little bit later in this episode. Guys, we got some topics to talk about. But first, let me introduce you to my more phenomenal co-host. We've got David.
Yo.
And then we got Rick. He's wearing my color. How dare he?
Oh well. It's gotta be stolen sometimes.
Yeah.
And
So,
it's not like there isn't a history of multiple Red Rangers.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, I got black. He's got blue. He's got blue on. David's got blue on. You got red. So why not? Anyway, so let me start with David. David, how was your week?
Oh, sorry. It was good. Yeah.
That's
good.
good, man. That's good. Rick, how about your week, man?
People are still alive. Is that good?
David, you've been on this webcast since last year.
Uh-huh.
You will learn Rick's humor is just
No, it's just
him. All right.
I know.
Yeah, well, people get used to it.
Yeah. But guys, we do have some topics, like I said, to talk about. The first topic we're going to talk about is Starlight Studios. They have they made the communicators for cosplay purposes and everything. Here's like the one version I have. I have the version 3, I think it is. I don't know if this is version 2 or version 1. Version 1, but
Mine's
this
in car.
and it's cool. So yeah, but guys, they're bringing back an item that they made back, like, I don't know how many years ago they made this, but let's take a look at it. They are releasing the Dino bracelets from Dino Thunder, and this is one cup with all 4 energems and the little gel bands that go around the cuff. Now, these are available on Etsy and eBay. They're $69. I don't know what the shipping is of a tax, but so let me go ahead and show you some of the slides here so you guys can take a look at this. So there's that, and it comes with one cuff, and then those are all 4 all 4 Dino gems. Energems are from Dino Charge. Too many gems. Too many gems, man.
Well, it's not like the Power Rangers could ever get their powers from some other source, like a coin or something.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to open this up to look at more information on this stuff. So guys, I already put it in the description where you can buy these. So there's that. So we go ahead. Let's see. And then next up, we got the little gel bands that you put in there, and look at that. And so they only come with one cuff. They're just showing you an example of them individually with different cuffs. So let me see what the details on this description. Okay, so yeah, it comes with one cuff, all 4 Dino gems, and bands. So those are the ones you're going to be getting. Now, with this said, you got fits. One size fits most. So people have different size wrists. Like, I could have like size like 9. Rick could be like a 10 or something. I don't know about you, David, what kind of wrist. But there is a way. The average U.S. wrist size is 6.5 inches. Apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know what mine is.
Mine's considerably larger than that.
I'm sure it will fit. You just have to bend it.
Yeah.
Mine's a little small, but
it is a metal type. It is a type of metal.
Yeah.
Let's see. The cuff is made of metal.
I might actually check that tomorrow when I have a tape measure.
And the gem is a synthetic crystal, and the bands are made of a soft ABS plastic. So,
The sad thing is, I thought you had to actually melt those strips in order to make the gems.
So now,
how do the gems stick in if they're separate?
So here's the thing: they will not personally attach them to there. The option you have is to attach the cups like simply using a little bit of super glue. We suggest some sort of glue control, super glue. So basically, you want to like anything you can get at a hardware store, hardware. Thank you. Hardware
Some
store,
assembly required,
and or Walmart. But it's just that if you guys want to do it yourself, I don't know how. I mean,
the thing is, some days you want to have the red Dino gem. Some days you want the blue. If you hit super glue it on, you're stuck with one.
Now, my thing is,
there's got to be a way to do it without. Those bands are metal, right?
Yeah. They're made of metal, but I guess they are bendable, so they can be bended where you can actually fit it on your wrist.
Magnet.
So,
they're probably cold too.
It says non-magnetic, so it's a type of metal that's not magnetic. So it's got to be some type of.
No,
design.
I'm saying you can use a magnet. Yes, the metal itself is not magnetic, but if you take a tiny magnet, glue it to the back of each of the gems, take a tiny magnet, glue it to the inside of the thing, of the band, then you can just slap on the gem you want.
Yeah, and the thing is, you got to be very careful, though.
Polarized parts of the magnets are where they can connect.
Yeah, you just got to be very careful, though, if you do something like that. Or you could do like a Velcro type of thing if you wanted to. But the fact is, I would have to say that I would mainly go with the magnet idea. But the fact is, it would be kind of hard because you got to be careful. If you bump something, it'll pop off.
Yeah.
So it's just,
but it gives you the ability to interchange them as you wish.
Right. Or, I know they sell these individually, so you could just buy one cup with the red Energem and all that stuff.
Yeah, but that costs more money.
Red Dino Gem. Sorry. Guys, I might mess this up. Dino Gem. Energems are different designs. I keep forgetting. So, but yeah. David, are you familiar with Starlight Studios?
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But guys, I did put in the description Starlight Studios, and then I put the name of the product on the bottom. And that, guys, I like to do this. Make sure you guys get a chance to purchase these items now, so that way you don't have to worry about looking them up yourself. You can just click on the description, and then the link will be there. Just click on it and pre-order it or order it. But yeah. So let me go to David. David, what do you think of them doing the Dino Thunder bracelets?
That is just so cool because Dino Thunder is my favorite season. So yeah, I'd have to get maybe of course I'd get the blue one, but also the red because I have a red Dino Thunder shirt. So that way it can fit what I'm wearing.
Yeah. Dude, I just want to get all four of them, dude. That'd be awesome to have.
Yeah, but they forgot aren't they going to make the white one too?
Well, the White Ranger, that's a good question. I think they are in the process of working on that one. I read that somewhere. Yeah. Because the reason why this one only has the 4 Dino Gems and not the white Dino Gem is because the cup for the Dino bracelet for that one is a different design, a different look to it. If you go back watch Dino Thunder, you'll see what I mean. It's the diamond. The gem has a diamond shape, so they're also.
I remember that.
It's a little different design. Rick, what do you think of this, man?
Not bad. Like I said, I'd find a different way to attach the gems so that you can interchange them, but
Now, personally, guys, I would buy this. I just got to get the money to buy it. David, you said you would be one to purchase this.
Yeah,
right?
totally.
And Rick, what about you, man?
I'm actually considering it.
Yeah. And Starlight Studios does do great work. I know a lot of other fan sites have done, like other
Communicator on one arm, Dino Gem on the other.
Yep. And they could do that. So I think this is a pretty cool thing, and I'm glad they're doing this. I'm gonna make sure to jump on that because but hopefully Starlight Studios will be at PMC this year. That'd be awesome to see them there. But anyway, guys, I mean, I would definitely suggest purchasing this. Starlight Studios does have good quality in cross-playing items, like the communicator. They did the Energems as well, but
they use magnets for that.
No, they didn't. Actually, they did for that one.
Yeah.
No, you'd have to actually. That was a different one. That was what was it called? There was another. It was another place. They had Plastic Geek did one, and then you had Dozer Studios. They did that, and that was a magnet. And this one, they didn't do the magnet for that one. It was for the Dino, for the necklace and everything. You'd have to super glue that too, which I think they should have done a magnet to it. That would have been a lot smarter. But of course, it is what it is, So but anyway, I definitely would suggest buying this.
Same.
So anyway, guys, we're gonna move on to some Super Sentai news. Here we go.
Yes.
So here's a look at the stage show that is supposed to come later this year, and you'll notice something about the pink and the black.
Normal size.
Yeah.
That's because although I think they do actually have black being slightly smaller. Yeah. I think they found like a stunt performer that was like a smaller size, but not, child.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's pretty cool, but I do like that.
Well, they can't animate live stage.
No, they couldn't. Dawn Brothers. So, guys, I've been watching Dawn Brothers. It's been really good. I've enjoyed it.
It's not bad.
It's very silly.
It's weird, but not bad.
Yeah. But next up for the Super Sentai topic, guys, as you know, I think it's Don Momotaru. He has the what?
If you're talking about the Red, then yeah.
Momotaru. Red, he has the ability to use his cycle and Juren, Zenkai Juren together to make the Don Zenkai-O.
Yes, but the Zenkai Juron does not have a voice for that.
Right, because this
is actually disturbing that he's using the body of, but the personality's not.
Like
there.
I said,
and it's probably a voice actor.
It's the thing is, it's because Zenkaiser Black is actually in a different universe
in the series.
Yep, it's not the same Zenkaiser. It's the same actor and the same character, but not the same person from that universe. It's an alternate version of himself in another dimension.
Yeah.
So, but let me show you.
I mean, the thing is, it's still trying to get a grip that the guy's even technically a good guy.
Yeah. So this one right here is next.
Which is weird.
The Dawn Brothers can turn into Robutarus, which you can see Red's Robutaro right here, like a samurai Moffat, samurai design. And then here are the others as well. You've got, for the pink, bird type creature, an Omni, which is Omni's sister, and a dog, and then a gorilla. So some of these designs they're pretty cool. I do like the designs. I mean, it's nothing to be, I like how they have that option, they have that ability to do this, and I'm looking forward to seeing that later down in the road in the series. Oh, I'm sorry. So let me do the next one. And here's a look at the other ones. They look really good, and I look forward to seeing how they turn out. And here is the Don Momotaro Ultras. Now this little miniature robot form. When I say miniature, I mean miniature. He's like the size of a freaking figure, size of an action figure.
Yes.
And he has the ability to use different gears, the avatar gears, like one from Tokuger, which you see that form right there, and one from Juoger, and then you've got Ryu Soldier.
Juoger. Okay, you do have that one up there.
Yep, Ryu Soldier's right there. And I gotta say, guys, I do love this design, and it's just so freaking. It's hilarious when he does this, because when he changes into this form,
he doesn't actually physically change. He mentally.
His soul. Let's put it this way: his soul goes into this form, but it's kind of
mental projection of himself is now in that.
And if you think about it, whatchamacallit,
it's bodies body swapping.
It's kind of like the Battleborgs in Alien Rangers.
No, because the Battleborgs would operate from the mental link. But the Alien Rangers never became the Battleborgs or collapse on the ground, leaving their bodies.
No, I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, as a mental thing, his body, his soul, his spirit, or whatever goes into physically. But it's just kind of, it has a mental connection. That's what I mean. I'm not saying it's like. It's like Battleborgs in a way. That's kind of like his Battleborg.
I have those here shortly.
That's pretty much what it's basically kind of like, in my opinion. But So next up, guys, for the Super Sentai topic, we got another Memorial Edition Gokaiger changer, the Gokai Cellular changer, which is Gokai Silver's main changer. And here's a look at it comes with a stand, which is freaking awesome, and it comes with the Gokai Silver Ranger key. And now what I find is funny is for the Silver Legendary Morpher, the Legendary Silver Morpher from Super Mega Force, they didn't have that scanning option in the show. He just pressed it and went like that. He didn't press the top. Closed it, pressed it, went like that to morph into the Silver Ranger.
But that piece did come down. It scanned the key.
Right. Well, I'm talking about when he did he did scan the key in the part where he goes to Sixth Ranger mode. But if you watch, he does not press that button on the top. You got to go back and watch it.
No, I know that. I'm just saying it did actually. The little thing in the morpher did move down to scan the key. It's just it operated when he pressed the buttons, not when hitting some other button on the top.
Yeah, I don't know if it was actually in the show. But anyway, I'd have to go back. So, like I said, like with the Gokai Memorial Edition Mobirit, the key has a little button on the side of his hip right here on the side. Press it down, it will flip the legs up and turn into the key. kind of like it has a little spring mechanism, except like this legendary Ranger keys that we got, flick them. There's a little flick and a little spring that did that. It would have been a lot better if we didn't have to worry about that, because when you try to put them down, next thing you know, poof. Next thing you know, poof, poof. It was like popping up like.
Yeah, you always had issues with that.
Yeah, because they weren't. So, but I like this.
You still got those displayed, or did you take them down?
No, I saw them displayed. They're in my. I think I put them on my sister. This nail polish holder, makeup holder thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And now, guys, I got that idea from what's his name, Bruno, from Bruno and Mia's MMPR Toys, because he suggested, if you want to display your Ranger keys, I would suggest this kind of shelf because it would fit perfectly, and it fit perfectly for not only my legendary Ranger keys, but also my Dino chargers as well. So it came in handy. So guys, that's a suggestion if you want to display your keys. It will fit up all your legendary Ranger keys. The way I did them was like kind of, this season in the back, and then the next season, some seasons in the front, and I moved them around like that. So that way, I went like the 6 Rangers and the auxiliary, the extra keys like the Phantom Ranger key, the Blue Centurion key, the Wolf Warrior key, and all that other stuff. I put them in different spots so on the display, but it's a good shelf. I mean, it helps hold them up. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go on to the next section, and Rick, you might want to see this one. Guys, this includes not only 3 of the 6 Rangers, but also includes the Super Gold, the Gold Mode key, Anchor key, and
Tokullectibles.
Tokullectibles. Yep. Tokullectibles is right there, guys. That is freaking awesome. And then the buttons on the side, it has quotes from the guy that played this
actor.
Yep. And he will, and when you press it, you'll hear his voice and everything. So basically, you hear "Go Kai Silva." The classic. Yeah. And then right here, and some more stuff added to it. A little more quotes right there. And here's a look. And I like how they put mystery key right here, even though we already know it's Kaiser from Zenkaiger.
Well, they can't let you know that.
Well, they already did. So there's a stand, and there's the keys.
Logic. Don't worry about that.
Logic.
Yeah.
And they will also, right here, here's the Gokai Mobirit Memorial Edition. These will fit in there as well.
Of course.
So, and here's that. And here are all the 4, and then these will also be included. And I gotta say, guys, this is a cool item. I mean, I wish I would have spent the money. I know it's gonna be expensive because it's a memorial edition.
Well, it's also you have to order it and get it delivered from overseas, so that's going to cost money too.
And guys, what I'll do is I will look this up on. I know this was on Tokullectibles, I believe so. I'll have to look that up and see if this is available where you guys can order it. I'll keep an eye out for that, guys. If it's still available for pre-order and not sold out, I'll put it up. I'll put a link in the description. I did not do that. I did do the other one with the Dino bracelet, but so I'll make sure to take care of that. Next up, there is another team up special movie called Zenkaiger versus Kira Major versus Senpaiger. And you'll notice in the top part, right here, you'll notice Gokai Red and Lupin Red. And then you've got all the other Red Rangers on the other side. Now, guys, we're going to give you a little look at some of this stuff that's going to be in this movie, which is supposed to be out this month, the 29th. So,
in Japan.
Yep. Here's a look at them in the super mode right there. I love how...
that looks like they're getting power from Kira Major.
Yep, Zen Kaiser and Two Kaiser will have that ability to use that Phoenix form. And then they will also include, which the belt buckle doesn't. Yep, Stay Caesar will not have that symbol for the villain, because he's a good guy now.
Yep, he's officially a hero because reformed.
So I guess you can consider Stay Caesar part Zen Kaiser.
Yeah,
even though so that is pretty cool.
He is Ranger number 7.
Here are so they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Red Rangers in this
10
movie.
Past Red Rangers.
10 past Red Rangers, yep. Including,
and the fact that you have Lupin and Patton Red standing next to each other.
And it's already been confirmed that the guy that played Captain Marvelous and the guy that played Lupin Red will be playing their characters again. Not knowing about the others, they might just be voiced by them. There hasn't been any confirmation on that yet, but that's my guess.
They tend to have better luck at getting their actors to come back.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they're going to be in their suits when they change, it makes more sense for them to dub them. But now, guys, let me go ahead. I'm going to go down the list here.
Yeah, but the thing is, even Super Sentai can get their actors to come back to do that.
True, but I'm talking. I mean, I don't know. I know that Captain Marvelous
has a hard time even getting like 2 to come back.
Yeah, I know that Captain Marvelous and Lupin Red's character. I cannot remember his name.
Mm-hmm.
Character's name, but David. What do you, by everything we talked about Super Sentai wise, the live show for Dawn Brothers, and then what's coming to Dawn Brothers, which is the Robutaru, and then the Memorial Edition Gokai Cellular, and the team up movie. What do you think is very exciting to see to come, and what would you think? What would you be more interested in if you were to either, besides the live show, that's one thing you probably have to look up online, but
yeah.
What do you think is most exciting?
I guess probably the movie. I mean, of course, I don't watch much Super Sentai, but yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah. Rick, what about you, man? Out of everything I said, what's more exciting?
Well, I mean, the movie, just because we'll be able to see that. It'll take a couple months for a dub version to come out on, some of the websites, but we'll be able to see it.
Right. Now, for me,
the live show,
we're
not going to have much way of being able to see unless, we go to Japan. And even then, understanding what's being said, because they're not going to have subtitles.
Right. What about the Memorial Gokai Cellular?
Yeah. I mean, we already work with the keys that they've already released.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have programmed in for every season up to either Zenkaiger, or I think they may even have the current season programmed in. Because, they're going to end up doing keys.
Right. And, guys, just let you know.
It's a popular thing. They're going to do the keys.
So they do have a payment. They do have the price of how much it's going to be for the Memorial Gokai Cellular Memorial Edition. $165. And payment for interest installments of $41.25. So if you're going to do like basically a payment plan where they would take out payments like $40, that much out of your checking account.
You can do the 4 payments and but if I do something like buy that, I'm just paying for it flat out and just be done with it, so I don't have to worry about additional payments.
Right, I get that, but I gotta say, I mean, I'm looking for
lazy like that.
But I'm looking forward for everything. I mean, this is pretty cool. I love what they're doing. I think I have this video on while. Yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna, guys, while I'm thinking this. Pardon me. I'm trying to do everything as I can right now to make sure to keep collectibles. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the description while we're talking. But yeah, guys, I do look forward to seeing everything that's coming from Dawn Brothers. And then the Memorial Edition Gokai Cellular looks awesome. The Team Up movie looks absolutely fantastic. I just, I'm not going to say that I'm going to hate it because I just think everything they're doing is top notch, in my opinion. Because
now, kind of should what's the word I'm looking for? Learn from them.
Well, here's the thing, though, because now there have been rumors saying that this might be the last Super Sentai series. The last Super Sentai season, and that's it. They're done.
Whoa!
So that's just a rumor.
That about last season as well. They also said that about Lupin versus Powder Ranger. They said it about Ryu Soldier, and a few of the reports I saw were like, "Well, if it doesn't get the viewer base, they may take a year or 2 off, like Kamen Rider did a while back."
Right. And now, guys, like I said, this is rumored. This is not. I don't know. It could be the last one, or it's just this show is just this premiered in last month, so we don't know what's going to happen from next year, from this year to next year. So, guys, we always make sure to keep everything posted about Super Sentai and Power Rangers as best as I can get to posting everything about it. So yeah, because like I said, guys, we do talk about Power Rangers and Super Sentai on here. Because if it wasn't for Super Sentai, we would have never gotten Power Rangers. Power Rangers would have never existed.
Yeah. And if it wasn't for Power Rangers in Space, which did really well, we wouldn't have gotten the later season.
Exactly. Now, before we go into the next topic, which is our Power Ranger con appearances that are coming up, which is three different topics, but still in the same category. Let me talk about that very quick. Now, Power Rangers was saved by In Space because if it wasn't for In Space, In Space got so much viewership, especially the series finale. That was originally going to be the final season.
Yeah,
that was going to be it. No more Power Rangers.
I mean, the thing is, the Countdown to Destruction 2-part finale for In Space was aired as the 2-part series finale for Power Rangers.
Exactly. And
I gotta find the VHS tape where I actually have that. And my aunt recorded Power Rangers back then, and I have it somewhere. I'd have to get my VCR, which is in the other room, and actually get
guys,
VHS
after
tape.
that, Power Rangers, I mean, we didn't know what was happening with Power Rangers at that time. there were rumors about.
We were informed Power Rangers was done when they said series finale.
But then there was a talk of a third movie, like the third Power Rangers movie, where they were saying, all the past Rangers would come together to fight this new in a movie and setting everything, and that never happened. But then they announced Lost Galaxy, which they didn't give us much information on that until later, to reveal that Lost Galaxy was going to be adapted from Gingamen, which Gingamen and Lost Galaxy were somewhat the same, but they
utilized a lot of the footage, but they did it in a space setting so that the reason TerraVenture was set up the way it was to make use of some of the other areas. And then some of the spots are just like, oh, that's another planet.
And I gotta say, the storyline.
I think it actually would have been much better if they utilized different planets throughout the whole series instead of just different domes. Because when they were tracking down the Lights of Orion, hello, why would the Lights of Orion be in sunflower statues on TerraVenture? Or in a cave in one of the domes on TerraVenture in a rock?
I do like.
Are they trying to say the Lights of Orion were originally on Earth?
More than likely, yeah. And I did like how they have.
And how did Magna Defender fall on Marinoi? Or not fall on Marinoi, but ended up on Marinoi in the crevice to get Mike's life force. They didn't make it. They knew that the younger audience wouldn't care about any of that.
Right.
Yeah.
But hey, Boom Studios.
And of course, the comics now, TerraVenture is Prometheus, so.
Yeah. Boom Studios, we can get some more information on Magna Defender and everything and all that stuff. So to work on that.
We could get a Magna Defender origin story.
So guys, now
that would actually be kind of interesting.
Everything was really good for Lost Galaxy. All the seasons did really well, I thought.
Yeah.
But next up, guys, we are getting to our con.
But something else to mention, though.
Right,
Super Sentai years ago actually did almost get canceled. And it was O-Ranger that almost canceled Super Sentai, which is our Power Ranger Zeo. And it wasn't because of the writing. It wasn't because of the quality. It was because there was a massive earthquake in Japan at the time. So a lot of the story scared the younger children.
Right.
Which is why Car Rangers was pretty much like a parody of Super Sentai that was a Super Sentai.
Yeah.
And that actually saved Super Sentai from being canceled back in the 90s. Unfortunately, with the development of the cast that Power Rangers had at the time, like
Turbo and everything,
personal development of the cast, our current cast at the time did not fit that story, which is actually why after Tommy, Kat, Tanya, and Adam left, it actually got better.
Right, and like I said,
not because of the acting, it's because, unfortunately, as much as I would love to see like a progressed series again, like Mighty Morphin was, it suffered from the fact that it had already developed characters, and it had footage for something that didn't meet our characters.
Right.
And they could have either turned around and completely destroyed the characters' development and make them all Bulk and Skull, or, do what they did.
So, yeah, he's got a point there. But let's get to the next topic, guys. It's going to talk about the 3 conventions that are coming up the next few months here, next months. So we're going to start off with Ranger Stop and PopCon 2022. We got last week we got an announcement of a guest that we weren't going to talk about until now. And then we got another guest announcement this week. So here we go. Guys, as you know, Ranger Stop and Pop is a Power Ranger and a pop culture convention, which includes not only Power Ranger cast members, but also anime, Ninja Turtles,
Pokemon. Yeah.
Exactly.
Sailor Moon.
So guys, since this is Power Ranger related, a actor that was supposed to be at Lexington, but he had to cancel. But he will be at Ranger Stop and Pop. And I am talking about the Man of Slime, the gross, giant, purple, as Kimberly would say, the ugh.
Oomba, where's my autograph book? I'm getting that one right.
Yep, and guys, make sure you get your autograph book because you want to get an autograph from Paul Freeman, Ivanus himself. Guys, he was also in Indiana Jones, the very first one. And guys, he will be at Ranger Stop and Pop 2022 this year, June 10th through the 12th, as you guys know.
Yep.
Definitely will be in Atlanta. It will be in Atlanta. Guys, this is awesome. I'm glad he's going to be there.
Yep.
I hope he goes to PMC. It'll be nice to meet. I've talked to him. He's cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll get a picture with him. And
Same.
Yeah. But joining with the rest of the Ranger cast members and plus another purple character, and I'm not talking about a villain, but I'm talking about a Ranger. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kendall Morgan herself, Claire Blackwelder, the Purple Dino Charge Ranger. She will be there as well, guys.
Cool.
And it's awesome because
the first official Purple Ranger.
Exactly, guys. And this
even though RJ was purple,
he was still purple.
They didn't call him purple.
Yeah, he was just the Wolf Ranger.
Wolf Ranger.
Yeah.
Now,
or Violet Wolf Ranger. I don't know.
Yeah. I actually got a picture with them at PMC when they were there.
They did mention him being violet, not purple.
That's what I said. Yeah.
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 I don't know what the difference is. But...
Well, they said violet, wolf, whatever. No, it doesn't matter. It's basically kind of the same color. But I do like.
I would assume. But
I do like
the question. Saban and Disney and whoever it was at the time.
It was Disney for Jungle Fury. Yeah. So, guys, this is
well, in that case, I guess we can question their judgment.
It's very exciting for Paul Freeman and Claire Blackwelder is going to be there. I mean, I hope that we see her at PMC. It'd be awesome to say hi to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, now, guys, I might actually put a link to how you guys can actually go to these conventions. I don't know if there's passes still happening, but I will definitely put a link.
You can go to these conventions by getting on a plane and flying to the area, or hopping in the car and driving to the area, or hopping on a train and hoping it goes there.
Rangerstop.com. Come on. I'm going to do that right now so I don't forget.
Or, whatever else. Don't mind me. I'm just psychotic. You'll get used to it.
We all know this. It's already been done. It's already been done, Rick. We already know you're psychotic.
It's part of my charm.
I mean, wait, what?
I didn't say the charm was high. I just said it's part of the charm.
No, we know you're high. That's a different story.
No, I don't do drugs.
Drugs? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Pop.
We do not condone Nate's actions.
Ranger Stop and / Ranger Stop.
We do, however, tolerate them because To each their own.
And PopCon. Guys, I'm sending you the link to go to the website where you guys can get your passes for both of them. Because next up, after this, we'll be talking about. Wow, that was really very, very, very gross. Anyway, but a PopCon? No, Pop.
Wait,
Con.
PopCon?
PopCon. Ranger Stop and PopCon.
There's a PopCon. You mean I can get this bottle of soda pop autographed?
Well, if Kel Mitchell was going there, then yes. Oh wait, no.
It was orange soda, yeah.
Who loves orange soda? We know.
Yes, and he has a lifetime supply because of people who visit him at conventions.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Which is sad considering that stuff does actually expire. So people should have rationed.
So hold on a sec, guys. I'm just trying to do all this fun stuff right now.
Cool.
Okay,
it scares me. Again.
Again, the Bears. Oh, man. The Bears.
You don't matter.
Hey, your name's not important to remember.
Nope. Who are you again?
You shot who in the what now? What? That's good. So, guys, those will be in the description right now. I just posted them. So, guys, definitely go to the sites and you'll be able to get your passes and all that fun stuff. So, next up, guys, in the con circuit for Power Rangers, Power Morphicon, or as we know it as PMC 2022, we have some guest announcement, guys. So let's start off with Catherine Sutherland. The Mighty
Is it
Morphin.
sad when I took a quick look, I thought that was the pink Die Ranger suit, not Mighty Morphin?
Yeah, that's pretty sad. She will be there. As you know her, she played Catherine Hillard, the Pink Mighty Morphin Ranger, and the second Pink Mighty Morphin Ranger, the Zeo Ranger 1 Pink, and then the Pink Turtle Ranger. So she will be there. Guys, like I said, I put a link in the description underneath. In the description. So take a look at that and you'll be able to get past. You'll be able to go see her. Next up, we've got Nakia Baris, her partner in crime. Or crime fighting.
Yeah.
Technically they're vigilantes, which being a vigilante is a crime, so technically they would be committing a crime by fighting evil.
Guys, this is funny though. Obviously they're going to be there, and since Power Ranger, they do Power Rangers playback.
Yeah. Check out that YouTube channel. It's great.
Yeah, definitely meet them. They're going to be there.
Yeah.
Next up, we got a Red Ranger joining. Jason Font, Time Force Red. He will be there, which is awesome. I've met him plenty of times. I'm going to meet him. I'm going to see him again.
Yeah.
I've been getting a lot of pictures with the actors that I've gotten pictures before with, and I do look forward to getting pictures with them again. So
yeah,
he'll be there. And then, guys, the three. Now, guys, if you don't remember, these three are coming back to PMC. They were there at PMC 2012, and now they are coming back again, guys. And they're going to bring something that will transfer their powers to you. And that is the Defilabo triplets, the Trey and Triforia, the Defilabo triplets, Zeo Gold Ranger is going to be there, guys. So, guys, definitely come stop by and see them and get ready for a gold rush. And also, we will have a Wild Force Ranger, Philip Jean-Marie.
Jean-Marie.
I thought it was Jean-Marie. Jean-Marie?
No, I think I've heard people pronounce it Jean-Marie.
Jean-Marie. All right, Jean-Marie.
Mm-hmm.
Max. He's not a kid. He'll be there. Wild Force. The Blue Wild Force Ranger, guys. He'll be there. Definitely stop by and say hi to him. I met him. He was really awesome.
Yeah.
He'll be there with a lot of other Rangers too. He'll be there with Allison
Sullivan.
Alice Kipperman Sullivan.
Anne Marie.
Yeah, Anne Marie Crouch. Who else? Hold on.
Oh, the actor for Danny Delgado. He's
Jack.
Jack Guzman. He'll be there. So there'll be four.
I can't remember his name offhand.
Yeah, so he'll be there. So guys, definitely get your passes if you haven't gotten them already. Just go to the websites that I put on there. You'll get more information. Now, for the next convention that will be in November, Ranger Stop. We got two guests that will be, or was it two or is it one? I'd have to go look at my list. Hold on. Anyway, we'll just go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. This Karen Ashley. Yeah.
Boogie with the Bear.
Yep, she will be there, guys. Definitely meet her. She's going to be at a lot of these conventions. She's going to be at.
Yeah.
I don't think they said she's going to be at PMC yet.
Well, I know she is. I mean, she is obviously going to be. Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's right around the corner from her, so why not?
Yeah.
I don't know where she actually lives, so I'm guessing.
Definitely stop by, guys, and stop by and say hi to her. Now, I'm going to go down the list here, asking my co-host of who you look forward to meeting the most and which convention are you looking forward to this year. David, I'm going to go to you, man.
I'm so looking forward to meeting Paul Freeman. Yeah. And for PMC, definitely looking forward to meeting the triplets too. Yeah. And all the other guests that you've announced I've met before.
Yeah.
So.
What about Ranger Stop?
I don't know if I'm going to go to that, but yeah.
It's up in the air, basically.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Now, Rick and I are more than likely just probably going to be going to PMC, and then we'll do our usual Cincinnati Comic Expo in September. But out of PMC, Rick, who you look forward to meeting the most?
Oh God, I don't know.
I think I know who you are looking forward to getting an autograph from. That you're going to be bringing an item to get signed from them. Think about it. You already had Austin St. John sign it. I'm sure you had Brad Hopkins sign it.
Okay, yeah, that actually could work.
Yeah, he'll be bringing his old Bandai Golden Power Staff.
Yeah, now where is that?
Oh, he's going to have some fun time looking for that. But he'll be bringing that to get signed.
Might be in the other room.
I'll tell you right now, I'm sure that I can tell you right now, Rick, I got him. I own the Golden Power Staff Legacy Collection.
See it back there behind the London Bridge.
Yeah, and I bought him. Rick did not expect this. I bought him the Golden Power Staff from the Legacy Collection, and yeah, that thing is awesome, and that puts the Bandai version to shame. One we got back. Well, it was still under Bandai, but I'm talking about that version they did from Bandai. Wow.
Yeah, well, better technology.
Oh my, yeah.
Technology improved over the years.
Now with me and PMC, there's a lot of them I'm looking forward to seeing again, and there's a lot. Let me look at the list on the Ranger, the LR4 base group, so I can see what I'm looking for. These guys know that I do that. I always make sure to put what guest is going to be at what convention. Okay, so I met all of these actors.
Yeah.
Let's see. I met a lot. I met all of them basically. but I look forward to seeing them again. I'm hoping that they do get one actor that I really, well, there's a lot of other actors too, but definitely Adeline Kane. I hope they get her to go to Naya 7.
Oh, Adeline Kane, yeah.
Yes. I hope they get her to go because I don't even want to go into it. I missed my chance to meet her because she was only there for one day, and let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there you go, guys. But yeah, guys, like I said in the description, we have news, everything. I put everything down on there for you guys so you guys know. Stuff for Ranger Stop and Pop and Ranger Stop itself. So guys, you know what convention's coming up and how to get your passes, everything. I want to make sure to help you guys out that way. Or if you've already gotten your passes, guys, make sure to keep an eye out for your emails and everything because they are sending out new codes for your passes. They're just in the process of doing that. It's because they have so many people to get to.
Mm-hmm.
So be patient on that. I mean, I asked them, I gave my information. They said, don't worry about it. And don't worry. We have your information. We'll just be sending you everything you need. And we'll go from there. Good news is I already got my, me and Rick already got our hotel. And we also got our plane. Rick and I, we were traveling. We have a layover from Michigan to LA. So hopefully, I mean, we're going to get.
Happen to see us in the airport, feel free to come up and steal Nate's hat.
Never. That's in my case. No. But we already got.
Don't actually do that. Theft in an airport is actually, I believe, is it an international airport or is it a local airport?
I don't know. Well, it's LAX.
No, I mean, in where we have our layover.
I have no idea. But you will be.
It depends if it's a state or a federal crime.
And guys, just to let you know, for PMC, you will be able to get your passes Thursday, your memberships on Thursday. I think anytime you can pick them up. So Rick and I are planning to go get our passes, our memberships like that, because we're not going to wait in line like last time. So
yeah.
I'm going to go barcode.
That was ridiculous.
Barcode scan. Thank you. I got to pick my bag up tomorrow. I can do that. Which I hope they have the bag set up for that. So, next up, guys.
I mean, even last time, the bag pickup system actually went a lot better than getting everybody through for their tickets.
Exactly.
That's the sad part.
So, yeah. Next topic is Rick's boom time. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. Guys, there's something we've been waiting for quite some time. We haven't gotten one of these in the last month or so. I think the last one we got was like back in 2020, in 2021. Guys, we are finally getting a fan first for Power Rangers, which will be they're doing a double fan first for Hasbro Pulse, which will be Transformers at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then right after that, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Power Rangers. And that will be on exclusively on YouTube, guys. Keep an eye out for that. And more stuff for my bank account to cry. To make my bank account cry.
Like this stuff did. Yes.
And guys, there have been talks. I'm not saying there's been this guy called Lightning Collector Information. Collection or something it's called. We might be getting a Lightning Collection Power Sword and possibly a Lightning Collection Power Lance. Not saying that's that's just what they read somewhere on certain things.
I've seen that information, and based on the fact that the guy that I saw this information out of was a few years back, the Power Lance has been added to the list, but the only thing that hasn't come out from what he predicted a while back was the Power Sword.
And that's going to probably be announced, because if you look right here, guys,
and
what is the Red Ranger holding? The
thing sword. Is, we've already got the Red Ranger helmet, right?
Yes, we already got the Red Ranger helmet.
And we've already got the Morpher. Have they done a Blade Blaster yet?
No, that could be another thing that could be a surprise.
Because he has his Blade Blaster in the holster, so I mean, if we're going based on what he has, I mean, technically, I guess gloves suit too.
Maybe. I'm just spitballing. Remember when we got the Pink Ranger edition Power Morpher?
Yeah, we could get a Red Ranger edition.
That might be another thing. So, guys, and maybe we'll get announcement for Wave 12. So, guys, keep an eye out for that. We'll definitely be talking about this at our next webcast once we get more information on what's coming. So, like I said, keep an eye out for that. Now, before we move on to Rick's topic, let me go to David. David, what do you look forward most to seeing them talk about at this Hasbro Pulse Fan First?
Definitely announcements on future Lightning Collection figures.
Okay. Rick, what about you, man?
I would like them to announce.
Hold on a sec. Let me go back to what Lightning Collection? Like, it could be the Power Sword or the Power Lance or even the Zap Dragon Zord, which is the Zord Ascension project, or just the figures itself. Which one would you be more looking forward to, or Wave 12 or deluxe figures?
Just like particular Rangers that I hope that they'll make, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Rick, go ahead, man.
I mean, with the supposed release of the Ninjetti Rangers coming, I say supposed because according to Target's app, it's like end of April. For white and pink.
Right.
But we've already got blue, black, white, and pink. We need red and yellow. They're most likely going to announce Ninjor as a Lightning Collection figure.
Maybe.
But
that's a maybe.
And that's hard. They may not. But there's still one other Ninjetti that they need to do besides Rocky and Aisha. Because there are 7 Ninjetti Rangers.
Right.
We need Cat. So, yes, it would be a second pink Ninjetti, but this one would be Catherine instead of Kimberly. Another thing that they should announce, hopefully they will, metallic white. Give us the final one for the metallic Rangers. I understand people are being tired of Mighty Morphin, but let's get it out of the way. That way they can give us Squat Babu, they can give us Master Vile, and the only Mighty Morphin that they work on from there on, it would be with the deluxe line with the monsters. And the Zord Ascension program and, the weapons and the helmet. Yeah,
and
so,
let me just say this right here before we go on. I mean, I'm looking forward, like I said, let me give my, what I'm looking forward to. I look forward to everything of what they're announcing, from the weapons to whether it's going to be the Zord, or I'm just looking forward to all of it because it's been a while since we've actually had a fan first, and it's fan first Tuesday, so I put it on there on the description. So guys, you can click the link to that YouTube. Hasbro Pulse. Yes, there we go. All right. So
why does Hasbro have to do these things when I'm at work?
Yeah. Oh, I'll be keeping track of it. Trust me. But my biggest thing is, guys, before we move on to Rick's topic, let me state this, all right? Mighty Morphin's not going anywhere. Mighty Morphin, they're going to be making Mighty Morphin figures because they've got so many opportunities to do that. From the comic, from...
For all we know, they're going to release the All-Star Squadron or the Squadron Rangers as part of Mighty Morphin because of the Boom Studio comics.
Exactly. The Morphin Master Squadron. You never know. Because, guys, let's just face it. That's where it started, was with Mighty Morphin. And a lot of people keep saying, stick in Mighty Morphin, move on from Mighty Morphin. They have been doing a lot of stuff to interpret Mighty Morphin with the figures. Now, with other role-playing items and everything, they're going to know.
There are Mighty Morphin figures people want, and while they're still saying move on from Mighty Morphin, they want certain figures.
Exactly.
And that is the Centuries for Lord Draken.
Exactly. We're still waiting on that. Apparently it's supposed to be this month.
Century.
Apparently we're supposed to be getting the whatchamacallit, the Tyrannosaurus Century this month.
Right now, all 5, because all of the Jedi Rangers were originally scheduled to come out in April.
Right.
Periodically, I've noticed an April release date pop up on the Tyranno Century. So that could be 5 figures we get at about the same time.
There has been a leak image of the red Jedi Ranger Lightning Collection. I know that, but that, like I said, guys, that could be announced, but we don't know.
The only one I've seen for that has been doctored. It was edited. It was like the White Ranger edited to look like Rocky.
I did not notice that. I think that might have been.
That's the only one I've seen. So
that could have been. It could have been doctored. Who knows? But anyway, let me just say this, guys. Mighty Morphin.
There is images floating around.
Yeah, there is no possible way that Mighty Morphin is going away, guys. Just. Even when they start the whole new universe thing for Power Rangers and all this stuff after whatever they're doing with the...
They'll probably incorporate Mighty Morphin into it.
Exactly. Guys, just remember, guys, you choose to buy these figures, okay? And if you keep buying them, because there's people that love Mighty Morphin. There are some people that like Mighty Morphin. There are some people I know that prefer Mighty Morphin over the later seasons because they were very pop, because, that was what started the show. For me, Mighty Morphin will always be...
Well, I mean, the thing is, I've literally seen people who will only collect Green Rangers, or people who will only collect the Black Rangers, or, everybody has their own taste in what they want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, before we move on to Rick's topic, let me go...
I want it all. I want them to actually do everything.
Yeah, so let me go to David.
I want a Balkan
David,
skull.
What did you start with in Power Rangers? Was it Mighty Morphin, or did you start with...
It was Dino Thunder.
It was Dino Thunder.
Yeah, that was the first full season that I watched. Yep.
Yeah, and then you went back to watch the other seasons?
Yeah, I remember there were reruns of the other seasons.
Okay, yeah, so... And Rick, what did you start with?
Disney was actually pretty good in the early days of running a lot of the old stuff in reruns.
Yeah.
But it did seem like the closer they got to RPM, the more they were just like,
Yeah. So Rick,
why do we even still have this?
Like property? I said, what did you start with? What season did you start with Power Rangers?
Mighty Morphin.
Mighty Morphin.
I literally started watching Power Rangers when it premiered.
Yep, right from the beginning, guys. Me and Rick started from the beginning, and I was just trying to give you an example. David didn't start until Dino Thunder. He didn't. I don't know if he knew much of Power Rangers back then.
I knew. I've seen like some clips here and there, and like yeah.
So he started with Dino Thunder. So remember, guys, some people have started with certain seasons of Power Rangers. Not everybody started with Mighty Morphin. So just to let you know.
Yeah.
But let me tell you this, guys, Mighty Morphin's not going
I do find it funny that for the completed teams that we have Zeo, we have In Space, we have Mighty Morphin, we have the Psycho Rangers, we have A Squad of SPD,
and B Squad,
and we have the Turtles.
Yeah.
B Squad's not complete. We still need Yellow.
And
Yellow
and Cat
is the complete B Squad. For Dino Charge to complete the main group of
core.
6, we need blue because we got pink coming.
And back before
Dino Thunder, we need yellow and black.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised we haven't got black yet.
Yeah. So guys,
I mean, come on, it's a Tommy. I'm surprised we haven't got it.
As Rick was just saying, guys, the way you can keep track, greenranger.com, like I said, had this website. Just go back to this. I know I've talked about it before. They have an option called Power Ranger Lightning Collectors. And what you do is you can sign up, all that stuff. This is and what you do is you can hit on there, look right here, goes, it says like items I own. It's my collection. And these are all the items, all the figures that I own. Right there.
Yeah. Or you can do what I do. Look at them.
That too. But sometimes, you don't, if you don't remember, it helps you keep track of which ones you're looking for, which ones you want to get. So there's every one of them I have right there. And some of them were the Spectrum.
Not released or on pre-orders right now that I don't have is the Jason 2-pack. And if I can actually find that at a reasonable price,
I can't even tell you how many I have. Let's see. So, guys, they do have also, if you go to the site, they also have categories and everything, a quick filter.
I got multiples.
Where you can pick from, you can jump to something like the series right there. Let's say if you want to look.
Does that allow you to keep track of if you have multiples?
Something like that, I guess. But it also tells you right here, it will show up Mighty Morphin, and it'll show you what's in that collection, the Mighty Morphin line, Lightning collection, everything that you need to know, from weapons to from the helmets, all that stuff. So, yeah. So it's all in there, guys. Definitely go to that site. It'll help you out. I'll even put a link for that down there. So you guys can actually get a look at it, and it will help you keep track of everything that you have. That way you're not going to go, yeah, well, you know what? I don't know what I have. So I got to really check this out. So Rick, it is your time to shine. It is Rick's boom time. All right. And which issue is that?
This is Mighty Morphin number 3. Isn't that what we said?
Yep. And that one is Rick, tell us what that cover is right there.
Okay, so the cover on the screen is the main cover. The one I have is the Legacy variant, because it actually continued the Legacy numbering system. And with that, one thing coming up is they're getting ready to actually do an event because of nearing the 100th issue. It's going to be like the countdown to 100 or something. I'm sure we'll have more information on that in the future. But the legacy numbering system, the countdown to 100 is going to, I think, start around like issue 90. So it will be a Mighty Morphin issue if I'm remembering this correctly. Because those have been the even numbers. Power Rangers have been the odd. So, yeah. But apparently they're going to do something big for the 100th issue. So we'll have more information eventually for that.
Right.
That might be part of the Fan First Friday for all we know.
That'd actually be kind of cool, actually, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can't go back to where I was doing it. All right. So, Rick, go ahead and give us a little gist about this issue without going into too much detail into it, but at least give us an idea of what goes on in this issue and give people a chance to see it.
It starts off by giving a little more of Zordon's past.
Okay. Now, what cover was that? Was that you only have?
I already told you this was the Legacy.
Yeah, you only have the Legacy one. You don't have the main cover. Okay.
Yeah, I collect the Legacy covers just because of the numbering system. It keeps it nicer in the box.
Right.
But so of course we get a little more Zordon's past. Then we start seeing where the Rangers are fighting Zed's new Chaos Energy infused putties. From the power that he got from the green Chaos Crystal. The new Green Ranger, yet to be revealed, identity, is actually taking a beating. Billy helps him up, gives him advice to go back to Grace to have her adjust something with his powers.
Now, does Billy know who it is, or he has a suspicion?
Well, considering he worked with Grace and Promethea to make the Green Ranger powers, him and Grace had actually talked about possible candidates for the Green Ranger. Although Grace did not want to run it by Zordon, and Billy was hesitant on that. So, yeah. Pretty sure Billy actually knows who Green Ranger is. So, of course, more fighting, more regrouping. They actually end up having to retreat from the putties.
Right.
Running from putties.
Zed's
going to love this.
Why does the girl's milking a cow?
And then, of course, Zordon pays Grace a visit in his holographic form to basically show how pissed off he is at her for creating her own Ranger.
You think you could keep me out? You wrong, bitch. You wrong.
Aisha confronts Billy over seeing him communicate with the Green Ranger. Basically, hey, you helped him exist, didn't you?
No.
So the putties come together. The Rangers have to actually call the Zords to fight the putties.
Of course.
So, yeah. And of course, that actually ends with the Thunder Zords going into battle against the giant putty. To be continued.
There you go, guys. A little bit of a look at the comics, so guys, you can go into more. I mean, he gave you he didn't go too deep in the storyline, so that's good. So guys can read themselves and get an idea. So
I give you highlights. Go read the story. It is definitely a good read.
Mm-hmm.
But now we also have Power Rangers #3.
Which that one?
So the one on the screen is the main cover, and the one I have here is the Legacy variant. Legacy number 61.
Yep. And before you go on to that, guys, if you look here, I think you guys noticed this, but these two do combine. The covers do combine. Those ones do not, though. So,
no.
Guys, if you like what you see, definitely would go for these covers because those are awesome looking. But if you like to have an order legacy covers and be in order, that's good too.
Yeah, I mean technically, because the two stories are not normally connected, except for events, the main covers are decent.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I prefer the Legacy is just because I know, like I said, even as Mighty Morphin odd as Power Rangers, it's just nice to see the Legacy numbering system. Because if, like, a lot of the DC and Marvel, when they rebooted their universes, went to #1s and started building up, and then all of a sudden they jumped right back to the old numbering system. Like when DC got rid of New 52, they actually went back to the old numbering system,
right?
And retroactively made each of those other issues part of that numbering system. They never released new covers, but like afterwards they're like, oh well, by the way, yeah, that's 52 issues that are now down, so we're at this number. So if they ever in like the Omega Ranger storyline and bring the stories back together to a Mighty Morphin title, odds are they're going to just be like, oh well, let's say they do it after issue 100,
right?
Which would be Mighty Morphin 20-ish or something. Then they could go 101, and it's like, okay, well, why is there a big gap?
All right.
Okay. I mean, and the thing is, on the back of each of the Legacy covers, it actually lists their actual number.
Right. So you'll know that actually is.
Yeah.
Technically, because it's starting over.
So you get both systems.
Yeah. So anyway, let's go into this a little bit, guys. Give you little highlights of this comic.
So, of course, oh god, it's been a while since I've looked through this. So, of course, the Omega Ranger ship got overran. Draken decided to join the invader. Even actually kneels to the guy.
Kneel before
something you don't. Essentially, and Draken kneeled.
Kneel before,
which is characteristic. Yeah. So, of course, the Omega Rangers start a fight to take back their ship. And they have disagreements on how to do it. They call on their Zords to fight the creatures.
The creatures.
Because let's face it, you're an Omega Ranger. You get to do that. Draken, of course, betrays his new master. Tells the Rangers, I've been on your side the entire time. I was just pretending.
Lies.
I mean, Draken's only in it for himself, so he's going to choose the side he thinks is going to win. And the moment he realizes he picked the wrong side, oh, but I was actually just, yeah.
Basically, he's like...
Of course, at the time, they were still keeping Draken on their ship.
Yeah.
And they end up having to transport to the world that Draken created after getting all the morphin energy. That's not the world of the coin list. That is actually that world where Draken had Zordon as his father and Rita as his mother, and had, still had his black suit, all that, but the Evolved 3, but flew around like a superhero, saving the day. So, and that's the end of the comic. Definitely check that out as well, because the Power Rangers storyline with the Omegas is really good.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, yes, it's treating Zach and Jason, so they are not new characters, even though they are new characters, because we've never had the Omega Rangers.
A new team of Rangers, basically, because
new team, new way of working things. The only time that they actually have a secret identity is when they visit Earth. Like, they literally go around on Safe Haven without their helmets, and sometimes morph, sometimes demorphed. It's like the universe knows who they are, except for Earth.
Right.
I mean, hell, even later on, there's that crossover. They meet Astronema and Ecliptor, who know who they are. They meet SPD. So, yeah. I mean, it's an interconnected universe, and Jason, Trini, and Zach have forego the secret identity thing unless they're on Earth.
Right. So, Rick, what would you like to say before we move on to our last topic?
Support your local comic book stores. Support your local small businesses. They, support the paper copy, because reading this is a lot better than having the light from up the background of your computer or your phone in your face. I know a lot of phones have gotten to the point that they have a blue light filter in order to prevent that, so that it doesn't affect your sleep cycle, stuff like that. But having the light shine in your face still can be annoying.
Yeah, definitely.
So support the paper copy.
So, guys, here we go.
Too much looking at the screen can cause you to need glasses and contacts.
So, next, our last topic of the evening.
And
Power
trust
Rangers.
me, I've already done way too much with that gaming.
Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2 episode rates, and we will be doing our little spiel, a little talk about it, and for episode 5, Stitched Up. And we got some images from this episode. So it's leaving right where they left off from the episode 4. He finally got enough Sporex to power his machine to revive his love. And we know who this is, Santaura. And she is back. She's alive. And guys, Void Knight actually has a name that's not just Void Knight. We find out his name.
Oh no! Void Knight wasn't his real name.
Guys, we know his name.
I know, I'm sarcastic.
This is his name is Tarek. And him and Santaura are from a different planet. We don't know if that's Rafcon or if it's from a different planet, a different galaxy. We do not know yet. We do not. That's all we know so far. Santaura, she's been sleeping for a long time, but she wants to get revenge on the humans for what they did. Now, we don't know what they have done to her. So this is Area 52. So no, Area 62. This is Area 62. So they could have been doing a lot of stuff that we don't know about. So,
well, that's his base. That doesn't mean that was where the research actually happened.
Well, actually, it's kind of funny.
I think it actually did, though.
Yeah. So in this episode, the reason why it's called Stitched Up, Izzy is trying to get ready for her prom, and she's going with her girlfriend, Fern. And we meet another character, Rena. I think her name's Rena. Her mom in there, and her mom's really good at making dresses and everything. She has her own shop, and we all know that skirts aren't her thing. So So David, why don't you go ahead and take this one?
Meanwhile, at Buzz Blast, they see that she has a dress and like she doesn't really want a dress, and then the garbage man comes and she accidentally puts it away.
Yeah. Well, not accidentally, actually.
Oh, right. Yeah. On purpose. Yeah, because she doesn't want it.
Yeah. And Rick, what happens next?
She gets a call from Fern. It is Fern, right?
Yeah, Fern.
Yeah.
Saying, hey, I think our bags got mixed up. Revealing that her mom, that Izzy's mom, actually did listen and made her a suit instead of a dress.
Yeah.
So now they have to actually go to the dump to find the dress.
Yeah.
Because apparently in whatever city they're in,
that's
the trash collector
Pine
will
Ridge.
literally go to each location, pick up the trash, take it to the dump, and then go to the next location instead of drive down the road slowly, blocking you from driving.
Yeah,
I've
and
had that many times on a Monday morning.
And this scene is they're facing.
Don't get me wrong, it's a good service, but still.
They're facing this Sporex that has the ability to eat up trash and make it into parts that you can use. And Void Knight uses this to his opportunity because he wants to build a jamming type of device, a giant device.
Yes, to prevent the Zords.
To stop the Zords from coming. So, the Rangers see that Junko, I think his name was Junko, and the Rangers fight in the dumpster at the junkyard. I think it's a junkyard or the trash yard. And then we see that whole fight happen, all that and stuff, and the Rangers end up actually, and then they fight them off, all that stuff, and then back at Area 62, Mucus tries to brush his teeth. The Mucus, what happens to Mucus?
He gets eaten.
Yeah.
Finally, the end of Mucus.
Yeah, right. So they build a device to track down where the Zords are, where the Zords where they're holding the Zords before they call on them. And so in this scene right here, David, go ahead and talk about this.
I don't remember much of this scene in particular.
Santaura, she's in full strength, and she's wearing her outfit that, that looks like kind of like a general type of thing. They must have been in the military or something. And
yeah, I would say that considering
what they have,
normal outfit as well.
And with this scene, she's telling him, "You don't want to get back at the humans." He's like, "I don't want to worry about them. That wasn't he wanted to save her life." That is his wife, which we do know in a later episode, but I'm telling you that right now. That is his wife. And, he tells that we'll just get into that a little bit later. But so, Tarek he's not an actual villain. He's doing anything he can to bring back somebody he loves, somebody he adores. And, you know.
Void Knight is the type of villain that if he had just gone to Zato and been like, look, I need Sporix to revive my wife, would have stopped a lot of this.
Mm-hmm. But no,
look, I don't want to fight. I just want to.
Where's the fun in that?
My wife and go home.
Where's the fun in that, guys? You know. So,
but I just say that's Void Knight being a villain is due to the lack of communication and not an actual evil plan.
Yeah. So here we go, and then the final scene.
Ugh.
Oh, of course, yeah. David, go ahead and discuss this scene right here.
Yeah, so Izzy and Fern are about to head to their prom, and they get a surprise. They get a limo, and what do you know? Their friends are in there, and they take a photo together.
Yeah, and I do like how you see whatchamacallit in the background, Ion with the freaking veggie
dish. Yeah. Hey, I mean, you gotta promote.
At least he's eating healthy this time, unlike in Tiny Trouble where he's eating all those snacks.
Yeah, well, you know, they gotta actually promote healthy eating.
Yeah.
Can't have children just eating.
So with this episode, it was really great. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to give it a 9. I will give it a 9. Still good.
Wait.
The slapstick was, still there. So, but I'm going to give it a 9. I'm not going to give it a 10.
What caused the downgrade in your vote?
So I don't really have anything. It's nothing negative. It's just, it was. I don't know how to say it. They really. I wish they would have explained what exactly. I mean, I just think about this on the top of my head. I do.
You want more backstory for Void Knight and Santaura?
Santaura, and explain what exactly happened to her. But I'm going to give it a 9 for now. But I did enjoy this episode still. It was still good. It was still a great episode. I just want to give it a 9 for now. My mind may change at some point, but I'm going to give it a 9. David, what do you give this episode?
I'd give this an 8. Yeah.
Okay. Rick, what about you, man?
Well, I mean,
he's going to give it a 10. Just watch.
No. I was actually thinking a 9 as well because reasons. One, like you were saying, the backstory, we need more of that.
Right.
I'm interested in that. Right. And then one thing that helped this actually be a 9 instead of an 8. I mean, yes, they are dealing with Izzy's relationship with her girlfriend.
Yeah.
The reason I gave this a 9 instead of an 8 was because it wasn't a, hey, this is down your throat. It was, hey, this is still existing. We're still doing this. We're still together.
Right.
It helped progress part of the story with the whole dress situation.
Mm.
It's actually being done, in my opinion, the correct way to actually have something like this in the show. Right. I know some people are probably like, oh my God, why can't we have this in every episode? And then there's some that are like, why do we even have this? Exactly. And I'm just at the point where it's like, look, a relationship in Power Rangers is nothing new. Do it right. Don't let it be the story.
Right.
It's like, I understand some people are like, this needs to be a Tommy and Kimberly situation. And it's like, that was probably a little more over the top than we needed. But theirs became that way because of a long progressing storyline arc that carried over through many years.
Right.
Whereas this is, for the most part, one season, 2.
And let me
count as 2.
Let me say this, guys. I'm sorry, I don't.
You're doing it right.
Right. There you go. Now, like I said, 9, 8, and 9.
Yep.
So just to let you guys know, if you guys follow in the cast members and like particularly Tessa Rao, she actually is. I mean, I don't know if she's bi or if she's lesbian. I don't know about that. I don't know anything about that. But I noticed that she doesn't mind wearing dresses. Her character is a little bit different. She's more of a, she's more comfortable
wearing. Her character is designed to not like dresses, and solely because of Japanese footage.
That too, but also at the same time, it's because her character is an athlete, and she does a lot of physical work, and she's not really
designed that way to correspond with the fact that in the Japanese footage, it's a guy,
right? So, and like I said, guys,
what they're doing is they're allowing, because Ryu Soul Green was more, I guess, in a way, somewhat feminine a little bit. Not completely, but he wasn't like, the big tough guy. He was more
his brother was more that way.
Listener, more of a learner. I need to actually get back to watching that.
Yeah. So, guys, with that said,
they're trying to incorporate that.
Right. So, guys, with that said, this is our episode, and we are done with episode 162, guys. David, would you like to say some stuff before we sign out? Or do you want an outro?
Yeah, can't wait for the next coming months with the conventions and everything, and hope everyone has a happy Easter next Sunday.
Right. Rick, go ahead, man.
Support your local comic book shops. Support paper copy, local businesses, lifeblood of your community. Yeah. Oh, well, that's water, but yeah.
I drank this much water out of this thing. So anyway, guys, go ahead and
I got a 6-pack.
Yeah, go ahead, mute your mics. I'm gonna do the outro. So, guys, yeah, like I said, I told these guys we're not gonna have an episode next Sunday because it is Easter Sunday. I'm giving us a break because it's a holiday and you want to spend it with your family. And some people celebrate Easter, some people don't. But guys, enjoy the break. Have fun with your family. If you have kids, take them out to go Easter egg hunting, meet the Easter bunny, all that good stuff. Just make sure the kids don't eat too much Easter candy because, it's going to be, that'd be pretty bad for your stomach if you eat so much. But guys, our next episode won't be until the following Sunday, which will be the 24th of this month. That will be our following episode of. And guys, I'll show you the thumbnail, and it'll be episode 163. I'm not going to get the title out just yet because it'll show at the end of this episode. So guys, also we'll have some news on. We have some news for the Wave 3 of Power Ranger Ultimate figures from Super 7. And then we'll have some news from the Fan First Tuesday from Hasbro Pulse with news about the Lightning Collection and everything that's going to be coming from it later down this year, sometime later this year. And we'll also be having our normal topics as usual for next time. So guys, with that said, happy Easter to everybody. Have a happy Easter. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay more phenomenal. And as Zordon always says, may the power protect you. And remember, it's morphin' time. All right, everybody say bye.
Bye.
Later, guys.
Later.
Have a great Easter.
Bye.
Yeah. What should I do now? Oh, yeah. Next episode. Yeah. There it is. It's pretty. It's pretty. Okay, I need to chill out. All right. Have a good one, everybody.